alone.
In a recession, there are two types of people. People who are making money and people who aren't making any money. The question is, what side do you want to be on? My name is Salim Mohammed and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us, or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned I'm gonna share with you all is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself involved in these opportunities? Right? So the first of the 5 is the product. What is the business offering? I asked 2 questions about the product. The first question is this something people really need right now? Is there a need in the marketplace for the product? And the answer is yes. Of course. Who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs, right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. The second criterion is the company. Now this is a company that is debt free. It doesn't need new clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion a day Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial. In a recession, there are 2 types of people. People who are making money and people who aren't making any money. The question is, what side do you want to be on? My name is Salim Mohammed and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us, or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned, I'm gonna 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is, how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? What you have? So this CASHFX group have a ticketed support system that channels your direct needs and questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the CASHFX group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your CASHFX historical data. You also have live virtual events giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right support tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing but not the least is the right timing. We are in a pandemic and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our time. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The CASHFX group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly recurring income, work from home, be healthier, more vibrant, then stay on this call as we go through in details how this business plan works. Or reach out to the person that shared this video with you and get back to them. I look forward to seeing each one of you on this exciting and rewarding journey. Take care.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. It's your boy Shirley once again, bringing you this CASHFX group presentation this evening. I thank you for joining us. If you're joining us here on Facebook, those in YouTube land, and those who are logging in on Zoom, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for your presence. We're about to break things down for you. It's an opportunity that we've been a part of, and we want to share it with you. We want to show you how it's been working for us and how it can work for you. So if you are a person, as the video just said, if you are interested in financial stability, if you're interested in having financial freedom, if you're interested in additional source of income, if you're interested in passive income, you, my friends, are in the right place. All right. And I'm going to be your guide for the next 30 minutes. All right. So lock and load and let's go. All right. So before we get started, there's some things I want you to remember. One, there are no referrals needed. All right. No referrals needed with this opportunity. That is strictly optional. Two, no monthly subscriptions. A one-time purchase, my friends, one-time purchase, and you're good to go. Right. Pardon me, there are no mandatory meetings. These are just for educational purposes only, so that you know what CASHFX Group is all about. And last but not least, let the pros trade for you. All right. So yes, we are involved in the Forex space, but we do no trading. We have the professionals doing that on our behalf. So with that, you're about to see how easy it is, how you can be successful in the Forex space. Literally just a few clicks away, my friends. All right. So let me introduce you to two trending industries that we are involved in. Number one, e-learning. All right. Once you have internet access, you have the ability to learn online. We get back to that in a minute. And also there is e-earning. So we know about the Forex space, right? We know about all the various markets, but none of them are compared to the Forex space. It's a $5.3 trillion per day. That is massive liquidity, my friends. It is a recession-proof market. If times are bad, Forex space is a good place to be in. If times are good, it's even a better place to be in. Up or down, you stand to make some money in this space. And that is why we love the Forex market. It is very profitable no matter what is going on around us. All right. So that's good to know. And that is why also the CASHFX Group is capitalizing on this massive opportunity, my friends. All right. So you definitely want to understand that we have created an opportunity for you to earn just like the banks, the hedge fund managers, and those who do this type of things. We have the opportunity as the little people to get our share of this $5.3 trillion. I don't know about you, but I want mine. All right. So definitely we're thankful for that. A little bit more about this company is that let's just say I love their core values. We're talking about transparency, honesty, and respect for all members. All right. They keep us abreast with what is going on. What are the challenges the company is facing? What are the solutions? Because we are solution oriented. All right. What's the plans for the future? What's the new product that is coming out? What are the changes? So everything is very transparent. And of course, we like that. It creates trust, especially in this kind of industry. All right. So their purpose, of course, to make us successful by their proprietary trading, and of course, give us the ability to learn if we so desire. And that's just awesome. So who would have put this together? Well, our founders, Oscar Lopez and Edwin Abad. So Oscar Lopez is the CEO and Edwin is the VP of trading. All right. So these two guys would have come together, got the necessary professionals that are needed for our success and theirs, right? And in tune of $7 million, they created this company where the regular household can amount to something with the proper system in place. And that's what they've been doing for the past 2 years. This is year number 3. All right, over 300,000 members globally. That is some good stuff, my friends. That is definitely good stuff. So they're registered over there in Panama City. All right. So that's definitely good to know. And there's also the opportunity to visit that facility. If you make an appointment, you just can go ahead and just rub shoulders with the leaders there and just see exactly what the company is all about. All right. We have a team that went there just a few weeks ago, and we have persons who are there right now. All right. And all they're doing is validating this for us so that we know that this is for real and, we're not duping anybody. All right. So that's good to know. So with that out of the way, how do you get in the company? Well, my friends, that's a good question. Let me tell you, we have 15 types of contracts for purchase, which we are broken down in 3 categories for you. All right. The first up, which is what we call the elemental plan. This goes from $300 all the way to $3,000. Here, you get the basics, right? You get the basics of Forex. So you're learning the basics if you so desire. All right. It's a good skill to learn, lifelong skill. But if you don't, that's okay. That just comes with your pack. All right. That's a part of the product. That's the product, as a matter of fact. And from here, we go to the advanced plan. This goes from $5,000 all the way to $20,000. All right. So here you're getting a little more advanced knowledge, as the name suggests. And from here, we move on to the supreme plans. That's from 30,000 all the way to 100,000. All right. Now, when you get to this point, you can take trades for yourself. The more you do it, the more you get better at it. Right. So the 100,000 contract definitely is our gold standard. That's where everybody wants to go. And that's where you are really going to experience financial freedom. All right. That's where your passive income is going to supersede your monthly expenses, my friends. And that's definitely where you want to be. So you can purchase any one of these 15 contracts. So if you can't afford 100,000 right off the bat, then get in where you fit in and work your way up. All right. So that's good stuff. Now, what's in it for me? All right. Well, let me tell you what's in it for you. We purchase any one of these contracts, and here are the ways that you can earn with this company, right? So first and foremost, bare capital. This is the passive participation, the passive side of it. You just purchase a contract, sit back, relax. Within 3 business days, the traders start trading for you. You get your profits every weekend. And additional to that, you get to participate of one particular bonus. It gets no better than that, my friends. That's awesome stuff. All right. I know you do agree with me, right? So that's good. Now, if you also want to share the opportunity, well, we have something for you as well. It is called bull capital. Now, bull capital is when you would have told somebody about it and they came into the business, and now you are benefiting from the bonuses that come along with that. Awesome stuff, my friends. Awesome, awesome stuff. All right. So, of course, if you continue to share the opportunity, you get to rank up in levels. All right. Niceness. So let me break things down a little bit further for you and show you what the contracts actually look like. So you purchase one. Let's say you purchased a $1,000 contract, which we're going to use for example here. And let's focus on the passive side of things. 70% of that contract is going to be traded for you in a regulated broker. All right. Now, though it is 70% or $700 in this case that is going to be traded for you, the promise of the company is to take your contract purchase, that $1,000, to 200% or 2x or $2,000. How that works is once you purchase a contract, your balance is 0, right? And now that contract is going to work for you and create $2,000 in your balance, hence 200%. So that's how that works. All right. The remaining 30% goes to the bull capital side. All right. So over here, you're getting your academy product. All right. Company has to have a product. This is what you're actually purchasing. The trading is just the perks. All right. So you are earning while you can learn. All right. So you might not want to use it, but that's what you bought. All right. So keep that in mind. This also pays out the bonuses, right? So 50% goes to fast start bonus. So that's what the person that brought you in would have received. And the other 50% goes to unilevel bonuses. The good thing about this is that this is not a one-time bonus. As much as the person upgrades and stays in the company, these bonuses come to you on the difference repeatedly. All right. This section also goes to 200%. So you have the opportunity to earn 400% on this one contract purchase. That's $4,000. That's the possibility of this contract. But if you want to stick to just the passive side, that's totally fine, my friends. That is totally fine. It's the win-win situation. All right. So if you stick to the passive side and you allow your contract to go 2x, then your contract is expired. The company would have fulfilled its obligation to you, and now it's your time to act. What is it? You have two options. You got to withdraw your money. All right. Either options involve withdrawing your money because you're at 2x. So you do that, 20%, a 20% fee comes out, right? That's the only fee associated with the CASHFX group. And once that is taken out, my friends, you have $1,600 remaining. You would have got back your $1,000. You made $600 profit. You're good to go. You can walk away from the company. It's all right. Option number 2, same thing. You withdraw your money, pocket 600 because that 20% comes out again, right? And then you repurchase the $1,000 contract, get the ball rolling again. It's good stuff, yeah? All right. But just in case you want a third option, which is my favorite option, you don't have to allow your contract to go to 2x, but as soon as you have enough in your balance to upgrade, go ahead and do that. And then you start participating in what we call compounding interest. Yes, the 8th wonder of the world, according to Einstein. All right. So let me just show you what that looks like in what we call our roadmap to 100,000. Now, this chart is a estimated chart at 5% per week. All right. I will say this, and I always say it, past results is not indicative of future results. So that means that not because in the past we've seen 5%, that means that we're going to see 5% in the future. But currently we are now seeing 4.7% as of last week. All right, so things are definitely looking up. So what that means is that if the percentages go down, then the time frames are going to be longer. The percentages go up, the time frames are going to be shorter. So keep that in mind as we go along. All right, let's get a cracking. So the good thing about this is that you can start with 300. That's the smallest contract we have. And you can maximize that to the biggest contract we have, the 100,000. All right. And all this can happen in a matter of 7 to 10 years, depending on how you treat your contract. And of course, depending on what contract you purchase. But we're using the $300 here as an example. So you purchase a $300 contract, right? Within 24 weeks or 6 months, you're getting $10.50 a week. That amounts to $250 in your balance within that time span, and you're now ready to upgrade. All right. So with that, a $50 comes out, 20% withdrawal fee. You put that 200 on your 300 that you already purchased because you're just paying the difference, and you are now upgraded to the 500 contract. Nice. Yes, it is. All right. So the good thing about this now, you're seeing the compounding effect because you're no longer making $10.50. Now you're making $17.50, right? After 36 weeks, my friends, you have $625 in your balance, ready to upgrade again. You take that 20% again, so that 125 comes out, you're left with 500. You put that 500 on your existing 500. Now you're upgraded to the 1,000. Look at this again, compounding effect. Now you're making $35 a week. All right. So the higher you go, the more you make, and that's just how it is. All right. The compounding effect. You can't beat it. All right. So it goes on and on and on. All right. So of course, there are options. There are options to just ask the person who would have invited you on this call, and they will share those options with you, and you can make the best decision and get to your goal as fast as you can. Niceness. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about that 20% we were talking about. All right. So welcome to what I call community economics, but this is what the company calls a force matrix 3x10. All right. How this works is once you come into the company, you have access to put 3 persons on your level 1 in your matrix. All right. Those 3 persons have 3 slots to put 3 persons under as well. And it goes down in multiples of 3. All right. So when you come to the company, you either fall beside someone or you fall beneath someone. Here's how it works. You make a withdrawal. That 20% does not go to the company, but it goes up to the persons who are above you in that particular network. It's like saying, hey, you brought me in this, man. Thank you very much. I'm paying it forward, all right, or I'm paying it back rather. But yeah, it's sharing of value, all right? And that is one of the ways that sustainability comes into the picture. And because of sustainability, we have longevity. And we love those two words, man. We like to marry them off, all right, for a happily ever after, all right? But yeah, so this is where that 20% goes. And that's good to know. And that is one of the reasons also we have a high retention rate of members. Everything you do in this company, man, you have an opportunity to earn a little extra. And that's good to know. All right. So what's up here is that whether or not you share the opportunity with anyone, you can benefit from this bonus. But let's talk about another bonus that you only benefit from if you decide to share this opportunity with anyone. We call it uni-level bonus. So once you sign up, you have access to 4 levels deep at 10% on each of those four levels, right? So how that works is, let's say I, Sheldon Shirley, the great, invites you into this opportunity, right? I get the 5-star bonus, but I also get a 10% uni-level bonus. Remember I showed you earlier that 50% 5-star and 50% goes to uni-level. All right, well, this is how you get a piece of that pie, right? So once you come on my level 1, I get that 10%. When you see how good this works and you invite your girlfriend comes on, she falls on my level 2, I still get 10%. When your girlfriend says, hey, she talks to her friends and one of them hops on, she falls on my level 3, all right, I still get 10%. When that girlfriend says, hey, let me share this with my boyfriend, and the boyfriend comes on, that's on my level 4, I still get 10%. When that boyfriend says, yo, homie, I got something for you, and they come on, well, that's on my level 5, I get no more bonus, right? However, if I want to unlock levels 5 and 6, my team and I, because now I'm building a team, yes, sounds good, of course. Now, and they're bringing on people and people bringing on people, so we got a team going. So what happens if we do a certain amount of business within a 30-day period? Well, then I get to rank up to executive and unlock these 2 levels where I'm now making 20%, right? Nice. Again, if I want to unlock level 7 and 8, here we go again. My team and I would have to do a certain amount of business within a 30-day period, right? And then also, I would have to make sure that 2 members in my team on different leg or different lineages become executives as well. And then I become a manager. All right, good stuff. And then now if I want to unlock level 9, same thing happens. My team and I would have to do a certain amount of business within a 30-day period. And then, of course, again, I have to make 2 of my team members become managers as well from 2 different legs or 2 different lineages. And then I get bumped up to director. Good stuff. It's designed for us to work together, my friends. This is how the system is designed. Now, if I want to unlock levels 10 through to infinity, right, to become president, global ambassador, or ambassador, well, you know, again, man, the team got to work together. All right. So if we do a certain amount of business within a particular period of time, and I allow 3 of my members, I believe, to become managers as well, then director, right? And then I rank up to president. And so this is how it goes, right? Each one help one, and then the whole team comes together. And at these levels, you are now leveraging everybody in your organization, and we are all winning, all right? And this is where that residual income comes from. This, my friends, will allow you to turn that 40-year plan into a 4-year plan. All right. So this is just how this works. All right. You work the business and then the business starts working for you. But that's strictly optional. But I have to tell you about it. All right. The company also compensates you when you do some work. So let's show you what that looks like. So if you become executive, the company gives you an iPad or $670 worth in Bitcoin. If you become a manager, the company gives you a Rolex or $7,500 worth in Bitcoin. Right? If you become a director, there is an all-expensive trip paid for 2 or $11,250 worth in Bitcoin. If you become a president, there's a Porsche or 75,000 worth in Bitcoin for you to claim. If you become ambassador, there's a Ferrari or 150,000 in Bitcoin for you to claim. And of course, if you become a global ambassador, there's a Lamborghini or 375,000 worth in Bitcoin for you to claim. Now that's all good and dandy, but I like to remind folks that watch me, what got me interested personally in this is the numbers. And I know it's going to do the same for you. It's going to open your eyes real wide. All right. So let me share that with you. Now, for the past 2 weeks, this is how things have been looking for us. 4.70, sorry, and 6.60. All right, these are the results for the past 2 weeks. Now check this out. I like to say this all the time. If you put $300 in the bank, right, and you go back at the end of the week, and mind you, with this $300, it's $210 of that is being traded for you, right? At the end of the week, will you go back to see $9 in profit, 4% in profit? No, you will not. I guarantee it. And that is why this makes sense. That is why this makes sense, my friends. All right, let's look at the past 2 months. In February, 17.83%. In January, 15.88%. Now, the question you want to ask is, what am I going to compare these numbers to? I literally Googled this last weekend. One of the best performing stock, all right, is S&P 500 that yields almost 10% per annum. Now, you can pick whatever stock you want. Pick the if you can find something better than that, go ahead. All right. Now, let me show you why this makes sense. These results are monthly results. Those results are per annum. For the whole year, you might get 10%. Within a month, CASHFX giving you 17.83%, 15.88%. And I can almost bet that at the end of this month, we're going to beat these numbers. I can almost bet. Don't quote me on that, but I can almost. All right, let me just say almost. Right? So this makes sense. All right, let's look at the past 2 years then. 2020, 329.54%. In 2021, at 254.74%. Come on. It's a no-brainer, my friends. It's a no-brainer. And these years have been rough years, rough. But look at the results. Come on, the numbers speak for themselves. So the only question you should be asking me right now is, how do I get on board? Well, let me help you out there. Yeah. You get started by acquiring Bitcoins. All right, that's how you get started, acquiring Bitcoins, right? Now, let me tell you a little bit about Bitcoin. Of course, Bitcoin is a computer-generated asset that is designed for peer-to-peer exchange without the intervention of the banks, our central system, right? Another good thing about Bitcoin is that there's a fixed amount. What that means is that it does not suffer inflation. Why is that important? Well, the government money that we use, there is unlimited printing. So the money that you do have right now, it's devalued every time new money is printed. And that is why we suffer from inflation. All right. We don't like that. As a matter of fact, that benefits nobody. The money that you have, and you could buy some grocery with, if you go to the supermarket with that same amount of money, you're not getting the same amount of goods, my friends. That's inflation whipping us. All right. So of course, Bitcoin has a public database called the blockchain. You can go ahead and check things out for yourself. It is a decentralized asset. That means no one entity owns it. All right. There are low fees to make your transactions, and it gives you power over your money. That's what we love. It gives you power over your money. Bitcoin is the money for the people. All right. It's not the money for the government. They don't like it. I ain't gonna lie. They don't like it. So Bitcoin has the tendency to appreciate in value. All right. As last time I checked, Bitcoin was at $43,000. So that's, you need 43,000 US dollars to purchase one Bitcoin. So if that's not value for you, I don't know what is, man. All right. So though we said earlier in the video that you don't need to refer anyone, well, you have to be referred by someone if you want to get into this business. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. So you can't just go to Google and sign up. Nope. You have to be referred by somebody. You can't download the app. You're going to be scammed because we don't have an app. All right. So be referred by someone who's already in the company. So you can go ahead and register, make your payment, and then boom, you're a member of the CASHFX group. All right. So once you get on board, how do you get your money back? Well, that's simple. Once you would have acquired your Bitcoin, you would also acquire a Bitcoin wallet address that you can put into the system. Once you request a withdrawal, they send you back your Bitcoins. All right, you can go ahead and convert that to your dollar of choice or your currency of choice, or keep it as it is. The choice is yours. We can even put you onto a global MasterCard where you can load up your money and just go to the ATM, get your cash. You can shop online, and you can go to the store and do all those good stuff just the same. So why does this matter? Well, my friends, I tell you what, we want you to do what matters. We want you to spend time with your family. We want you to allow your money to make some money for you. That's what we're about. So that's why we keep sharing this wonderful opportunity. All right. So if that interests you, just kindly get back to the person who invited you on this call. And you know what? I'm looking forward to seeing you on board and being a part of the CASHFX Group family. All right. So this is your boy, Sheldon Shirley, and I am saying peace out. Until next time, God bless you. All right.